I think I'll do a pretty good religion tier list. I can be like fair and just judge all of them. All right, first, I wonder what did these squares mean? I'm not sure. All right, first up, Christianity. I've been exposed. I was exposed to Christianity at a very young age, of course. The Bible's pretty cool. Has some nice stories and whatnot. The people in there are kind of dope. Some of them kind of psychopaths. But its legacy leaves me wanting. Like, a lot of people have done some really horrible stuff because of Christianity. So I put also there's way too many denominations of Christianity. That's one thing I really hate. That people are so divisive. There's like what's it called? Episcopalian, and then like Protestant, and then there's like Catholic, and then there's like Mormon, and then there's way too many. So, you know, the phrase "a house divided amongst itself cannot stand." So honestly, Christianity, C tier. Mormonism, LDS. I know nothing about Mormonism. It's like, if I remember correctly, it's a Christian denomination. It's like inside Christianity. I've only known one Mormon person and their family. They seem pretty normal. Like, you would just think they were just regular Christians, like just like regular Christianity. You wouldn't know, oh, they're specifically Mormon. So they seem pretty cool. Mormons, A tier. Oh, there's an S tier. Yeah, at least A tier for Mormons. Rastafarianism. I have no idea what it is. I like Jamaicans, though. Jamaican patois sounds like a cool language. I mean, if Rastafarianism influenced anything I know of Jamaican culture, Bob Marley is our god. Oh, is this like a new age religion? There are Christians who smoke weed. I mean, I don't see what's the problem with that. I mean, smoking weed is dumb by itself. You shouldn't be doing drugs. Yeah, but I like Jamaicans. Bob Marley, he's probably the best person to have as an idol or a god. He seems like a pretty cool dude. Making music, smoking weed. They seem pretty cool. Maybe even slightly better than Mormons. So Rastafarianism gets an A tier. They also don't eat pork and think power is in their dreads. Okay, well, pork, I like pork, so that knocks them down to a B tier. And I mean, I once had dreadlocks, and I thought I was super powerful. I was at my most handsome when I had dreadlocks, and I'm going to get them back one day. Okay, next up, Jehovah's Witnesses. F tier. Fucking hate Jehovah's Witnesses. I wish it was illegal for them to not knock on my door. I need my bacon and egg. Yeah, I love bacon and eggs too much. And I love meat just in general, to give up pork, so I can't do that. But yeah, I hate Jehovah's Witnesses. I wish I can shoot them when they try to knock on my door. But obviously I can't do that legally. They're just annoying. Technically, most religions say not to eat pork, even Christianity. Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons I'm not religious. I like meat too much, so I can't do it. It's just sausages, hamburgers, bacon, shrimp. I just can't do it. Shoot them with a water gun. Can the water be made out of bullets? And those bullets be lead? That'd be much better. So yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses, F tier. Hate them so much. Next up, Islam. Another one, you can't eat pork. A lot of great memes. Islam has so many good memes. Especially like the ironic crowd online, how I've seen a lot of cartoon characters get turned or like converted into Islam. It's really funny, like Goku and Naruto and some other cartoon characters. Never read the Quran, but the people who practice Islam have really awesome beards. That's one of the only reasons why I like, or I shouldn't say I like. That's a reason I like them. They have really cool beards. History is a bit dodgy. Also, you can't eat pork. But they have nice beards. I'll say mid to low D tier. How do you know Topher? What's Topher? Alright, next up is Sunny. This looks like Arabic? I don't know what this... This looks like a Middle Eastern language, maybe. Maybe Arabic. Sunny, I know Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So, there's that. Oh, that was... Okay, that was for pattern. Has some fancy writing. That's pretty cool. I know nothing about this religion. So, it reminds me of my favorite TV show, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So, E tier. Next up, Shiism. Shiism, I have no idea what this one is either. It has two vowels right next to each other, which phonetically confuses me. So, D tier. Next up, Ibadism. Another funny sounding religion. Ibadism. Honestly, it sounds funny, or it makes it to at least a high D tier. It's wait, fuck. Hold on. I forgot to clickbait my stream. So stupid. I'm clearly not made for, like, you know, YouTube streaming, like, stuff, because I forget the most basic stuff of clickbaiting. Sounds like a cool rap word. Yeah, it kind of does. Ibadism. This sounds like some word, like, some hip-hop star would use and, like, have it be their trademark. I know nothing about Ibadism. The symbol looks pretty cool, so honestly... Honestly, you know what? Yeah, high C tier, above Christianity. To all my Ibadism practitioners out there, what's up? It's me, Daldameht, your boy. All right, next up, Judaism. This is one of the big three religions, I'm pretty sure. I don't mean like in an anime context. It's a religion, big three. Star of David, Judaism, Jewish people. Wait, can't Jews also not eat pork? Isn't that a thing? They have bar mitzvahs, which are pretty cool. The parties seem very awesome. They have long, like, cool, curly hair. The hats are pretty dope. What's the text in Judaism? The Torah? Never read the Torah, obviously. They also have some pretty cool hats. I've always admired cultures, like, no matter what. Any culture, religion, or like just anything, you can always tell the quality of that religion or culture by their hats. And I've seriously made this as like an actual point. If their hats are cool, most of the time, that religion or culture is also pretty cool. So they got cool hats, cool hair. Bar mitzvahs are pretty awesome. Judaism is kind of basic bitch though, so we get C tier. Druzism. It's a nice little star. Is Blackism an actual religion? I don't see that on here. I'm assuming you just made that up. But Druzism. Its name is very hard to pronounce. The star seems kind of uninspired. This seems kind of boring. Blue, yellow, red, green, white. It just seems like you kind of just picked random colors, so... It's not as cool as Sunny, but not as bad as Jehovah's Witnesses. So Druzdism gets an E tier. Yazidism. What the fuck are these names, man? Yazidism. Very fancy symbol, I give you that. What's your Facebook? I don't have a Facebook. I'm not 50 years old. What's the point of having a Facebook? Who has a Facebook these days? Very fancy symbol. Looks like a turkey, or that's not a turkey, dumbass. That's a peacock. Hard to pronounce also. Any religion that has a difficult to pronounce name, you're kind of scaring off newcomers. Just like with like YouTubers or streamers. If it's hard to engage even with the name of your thing or like the face of it, it's going to scare off new people. And that's why probably Yazidism is probably not as popular, because the name is so damn hard to pronounce. But you have a better symbol than Druzdism, but still not as cool as Sunny. So Yazidism, you get an E tier. Buddhism. Oh, I love Buddhism. Great teachings. I almost said the mascot. The Buddhist mascot is pretty cool. But the figurehead, cool dude. He starved himself to death under a tree. There's, great teachings. So, honestly, Buddhism, I don't know anything wrong with what's like anything bad with Buddhism. So, they meditate a lot, talk about, peace and, reincarnation. So honestly, Buddhism, first S tier religion. You get that S tier, man. To all my Buddhists out there, so keep on meditating. Catholicism. Dimes is Catholic. I'm pretty sure none of you know this, chat, even though I rarely speak about Dimes, but this guy right here, Dimes is an actual Catholic, like a no joke, actually practicing Catholic. I think for like the longest time. He even got me a Catholic Bible, but the weird part is that he got me a leather-bound Catholic Bible, but the actual book of the Bible was sewn in upside down to the leather. So as soon as you open the cover, like the leather cover of the book, you get upside down text of the last chapter of the Bible. I wish I still kept it because it was kind of funny, but I don't have it anymore. I would assume you're Catholic, Girth, given your Italian background. Us Italian losers are all Catholic. I mean, yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, it makes sense. Catholicism... Again, also great memes. Like the Crusader memes. Those are pretty funny. The Templars. I feel like I had to sneeze, but it doesn't come out. Okay. Catholicism. Yeah, great memes. Nice symbol. You're cooler than Mormons, so you know what? High A tier for Catholics. Next up is Theravada. This seems like a Hindu religion, given like the circle and how it's pronounced. Dalda, do you agree with what? Do I look Jewish? I mean, you just said you're Catholic and you're Italian, so no, you probably don't look Jewish. Theravada. Your name is not as hard to pronounce as some of these other ones. I have no idea what this one is. I've never even heard of this religion. But it probably doesn't have as horrible as a reputation as Christianity. Because it's probably Hindu, so it's all like, about like reincarnation and spiritual stuff. What's up, M&Q? Now this is quality content. Thank you, man. So, Theravada, It's not as cool sounding as Ibidism, but probably not as, you know, like these guys, not as strange. So Theravada, you get a C tier. Are you ranking them how cool they look as well? Yes. All factors of these religions are being taken into account to where they get placed here. Chad's wondering, Dalda is making a tier list, is making a list how religions would burn in the oven. No, I'm not. Yeah, Theravada, you get a C tier. Wholesome, non-controversial content, a regular day in the Dalda show. Neat. Very much so.
Yo, Dalda, I gotta go jerk off 10 chickens and then fuck a horse in the ass. I'll catch you later.
I see you, Garth. Enjoy your bestiality. Thank you for the 1 bit. Okay, next up is Vajrayana. Again, religions, just like with streamers and YouTubers, things that have a not catchy name, names that are hard to pronounce, like scare away newcomers. You gotta have something more approachable, easy to say, like Sunny or Ibidism, or, you know, like easier sounding. You scare off people, so your name sucks. Your symbol is cool. Probably maybe Hindu, or maybe like Asian religion. Again, better. Actually, symbol is a lot cleaner than Yazidism, because this one's like a peacock. It's too messy. It's too like over the place. It's too much. This one's a lot cleaner, simpler design. It's not as cool sounding as Sunny, so E tier for this one. Have you commented on the fact that they have a single piece for African religions? They do? Oh, is there like an African religion tier list? Before I go, I'm just letting you know I never said the N-word, but I read it in my head while it's typed. I'm not racist. One day I'll say it to you if you give me the pass. Just kidding. I'll never use that evil word. Thank you, Girth. Look at the symbols. Oh, it just says African religions. The fuck, man. And they probably put that there because there's way too many African religions. Given how big Africa is, how many countries are in Africa, how many cultures are in Africa, there's literally way too many religions in Africa just to put them on a list. Yeah, India does exist, but I think they have more common beliefs. Not more common, but like they share more of the same beliefs, so it's easier to just put them on here. Africa is literally way too big to list anywhere. All right, next up, Mahayana. This one looks Buddhist in nature, given the crisscross applesauce figure in the middle and the flower. Or like the lotus, and lotus is the symbol of Buddhist belief. And just like how I put Buddhism at the top, it's a great religion or belief. Buddhism is not technically religion; it's like a philosophy. Because there was a small stint in my life in which I studied heavily Buddhism because it seemed kind of interesting. So if it shares similar practices, then it's probably also S tier. So Mahayana, S tier. To all my Buddhist brothers, sup. Next up is Sikhism. Fucking, I don't know how to pronounce it. Whoa, you gave Catholics and Mormons A tier? Yeah, because I knew one Mormon person and their family. They seemed pretty cool. They seem like regular Christians. The symbols suck, I'll give you that much. That's definitely not A tier. And Catholics, the only Catholic I know is Dimes. He seems like a cool dude. Also, Catholicism has great memes. So I'm considering everything into this to make this tier list. If anything, Mormon, B tier. You know what? Yeah, actually B tier. Because they don't have cool memes. But yeah, Sikhism. The symbol here looks like something like the Sith would use in their revival in a new Star Wars movie. So already Sikhism, you got your symbols are bad. You got bad PR. Your name easy to pronounce, so that's pretty good. I'm more sure of how to pronounce your name than most of these, so that's pretty good. I've never heard of this religion until now, honestly. Sikhs can carry a sword. Oh, nice. Okay, that bumped you up. You carry a sword. You have a cool sounding name, symbol. Your symbol also kind of looks like a skull. It's a little bit like, again, it might push some people off from joining your religion. But if you can carry a sword, that sounds pretty cool. So it's either a low D tier or mid C tier. We have a lot of Sikhs in Canada. Interesting. To be able to carry a sword is something Judaism or Christianity does not offer. So you're at least better than these fucking idiots. So Sikhism, you get a C tier. All right, next up, Sarna Stall. This looks like some New Age crap. You can tell this is a New Age religion because of these symbols. These symbols, which I guess are like their language, don't look anything like regular, like text. Like you wouldn't tell like this is like English or French or Chinese or Arabic or anything. This is New Age crap. Also, their symbols, arrows, the defining feature of New Age crap religions. But these people do not knock on my door, so you're better than Jehovah's Witnesses. F tier. Next up, Chinese folk religion. I give it to the Chinese. They're good with their symbols. Like when it comes to presentation, even though the Japanese are most known for their presentation, Chinese know how to make something clean and simple. Astrology wallpaper, yeah, exactly. It looks like it has so many defining features of some New Age crap, so it gets F tier. But Chinese folk religion, great symbology, clean and simple, very powerful. So you have some great PR. I'm pretty sure a lot of Chinese folk religion is a lot of spiritual stuff, like dealing with nature, peace, that kind of stuff. So better symbols than Islam and Shiism. You probably don't have a sordid past like Christianity and Judaism, so at least better than those guys. But I can't carry a sword with Chinese folk religion. But your symbol is a lot better. So you know what? Yeah, it's at least high to mid. Okay. Chinese folk religion is high to mid-high C tier. So it's not middle. It's like it's kind of like upper middle class. You know, Chinese folk religion is upper middle C tier. If that makes sense. All right, next up, Shinto. This is Japanese, if I remember correctly, because this picture's like those giant gates you see in like Japanese forests or like whatever. I know nothing about Shintoism, but symbol looks pretty cool. It's easier to pronounce than Druzism, Yazidism, and Vajrayana. Cleaner simple than Sunny. And with Japanese religions, they tend to be more. A lot of philosophy came from Chinese. Great philosophy, Confucianism, Taoism, those guys. So you know what? Even more appealing philosophy, you put it above Theravada. Oh yeah, but Shinto. Cleaner presentation than Sunny. I'd say probably a high D tier. What's up, Mumu? Vag who? I don't know how to pronounce this, man. Again, one of the problems religion has, amongst its many, many problems, they're not approachable. A lot of these religions are not approachable. These names throw people off. Vajrayana. That's how English people would say it. Well, of course, in a native tongue, that's how you would say it. You throw people off. You disorientate them. They get scared and don't want to join. You have to have an approachable, easy name, just like a YouTuber or streamer. Because it's like first impressions, you know. First impressions are the most important. This first impression I'm getting from Vajrayana and Yazidism and Druzism suck. So I put them E tier. It's all about first impressions. Islam D tier. I mean, they have great memes, nice beards. Never read the Quran. They can't carry swords like some of these other ones. So yeah, D tier. Alright, next up, Inca religion. Oh, Inca's the one of like the I'm pretty sure that they weren't in America, they were in present day Mexico, the Incas. A native tribe there. Yeah, they're either in Mexico or like Central America. I know literally nothing about the Inca religion. Incans had brutal sacrifice practices. Oof. Yeah, it's not good for your PR, man. The sun's a nice image to have. But yeah, sacrifices is no bueno, as the Mexicans would say, who took over your land. So it's not as bad as New Age mumbo jumbo like Sarna Stall. So you know, and the Incas are not as annoying as Jehovah's Witnesses, because I wish I can shoot those motherfuckers when they come to my damn door. So actually, you know what? Still not as bad as these hard to pronounce religions. So Inca religion, you get an E tier. They have some cool art, but they are brutal. Okay, the art also bumps them up from F tier to E tier. Drugging kids and leaving them in holes to die. That's why they're also E tier. They would be D tier if they only had the cool art, but now they're E tier. And their name is easier to pronounce than these guys. So Incas, you get an E tier. Next up, Maya religion. Another native tribe. I believe they were definitely in Mexico. They occupied present-day Mexico. Great art. These people knew how to draw. They got detailed with it. They got fancy with the depictions of like their spirits or gods or whatever. So like modern day hentai artists wish they can draw as well as the Mayans. So at least that. Mayans, I think they also had sacrifices to like the sun god or something. Not like the sun god Ra, because that was Egyptian. But yeah, human sacrifices, that's a no bueno. Cool art. Wait, didn't the Mayans have the pyramids? Or was that the Aztecs? I think that was the Mayans. Better names than these guys. You have human sacrifices, but cooler art than the Sunny people. So finally, the Sunny people get bopped down to second place. Mayans, you get an E tier. They have the gold. The Mayans had gold? Did they? I don't remember much from history class. But you know what? For gold, D tier. Alright, next up. Totemism. I've never heard of this one, but I'm assuming it's a religion based on the totem pole. Mayans were into aliens and stuff. Too trippy. Well, that's pretty cool. That would make the Mayans pretty innovative. They were the first ones to do like aliens and stuff. So you know what? Yeah, better than these guys. Mayans are better than Islam at least, and Shiism. If it got all like the aliens and like the Mayan calendar too. They predicted the world would end in 2012. They're obviously wrong, of course. But still with the whole alien stuff, that's pretty cool. So at least, you know what, Mayans, you get a D tier. Alright, totemism, I guess, is a religion based on a totem pole. A totem pole is a symbol of hierarchy, signifying people who are above and below, which stands for inequality, which is what I don't stand for. So, totemism, you don't knock on my door, and you're not some new age crap, so F tier. I heard the calendar was cut because they didn't have enough space. Yeah, probably the giant piece of like rock they cut out of. They ran out of space. I was like, you know what? Let's just say 2012 is the year. Future humans will know what we mean. Yeah, totemism, F tier. Next up, Lutheranism and Protestantism. One of the many things I hate about Christianity is it's too many denominations. There's too many denominations. At that point, you might as well just dissolve Christianity and have all these separate things. What the fuck even is Lutheranism and Protestantism? And their names suck too. To all my Protestants and Lutherans out there, no offense, you're probably some pretty cool dudes. Your names suck. Your art is kind of boring. It's just a cross and a heart and a flower and a circle. It's very uninspiring. You're probably a useless denomination of Christianity. Again, no offense to all my Lutherans and Protestants watching. I know I have a very large Lutheran fan base and Protestant fan base. But your name game sucks ass. Your symbol game sucks ass. F tier. Yeah, they should be more embarrassed, honestly. Like, come on. They have the opposite problem of these guys. At least with Vajrayana and Yazidism and Druzism, their name is like slightly memorable because you know it's so confusing and whatnot. Their names will leave you scratching your head thinking, wait, how do you pronounce those names and whatnot? These names, it's like Luther, that's based off a dude, right? I'm pretty sure. And Protestant, it's like, this name probably comes from like something equally boring. So Protestants and Lutheran, again, no offense, I love you guys. You need to up your word game and your symbol game. That's like an honest critique. Okay, yeah, F tier for Lutherans and Protestants. Next up, Don Yi Polo. I would first assume this is a Chinese religion given the first word, but then the Polo makes me think English. Because like Marco Polo and Ralph Lauren Polo. Your symbol is pretty interesting. It looks like a sea urchin, like a baby sea urchin. Your name is a lot better than these motherfuckers still. The thing is, simplistic symbols, we hit a strange curve when it came to symbology in the world. I feel like in the very beginning, humans started off simple because we were literally cavemen people beating woolly mammoths to death with our clubs and then cooking the meat and then fucking our cave wives. Life was literally simple, so our symbols were simple. Then as we got more complex, more intricate, then we can make these more complex symbols, like the one for Yazidism and Sunni and whatnot. But then as we got oversaturated with the complex, we have a draw back to being simple. That's why there's like an 80s and 90s revival over the past couple of years with like vaporwave and retro stuff. People sometimes yearn back for the simplicity when the complex becomes too much. So this symbol was probably made during a time in which simplistic was the meta. So I won't fault it for that. This is probably some like basic bitch No offense to all my Donnie E Polo practitioners out there. I know I have a lot of Donnie E Polo viewers. Yeah, but I bet your religion's kind of basic. Kind of basic, bitch. But you don't have human sacrifices. If you just up your symbol game to something more stylistic, more fancy looking, without being too overbearing like these guys, I think you do better. So Donnie E Polo, you get an E tier. Next up is Kaode. Fuck. Kaode. Fuck your name. F tier. This again, a new age religion. You know why? Look at the symbol. It's an eye with an eyebrow in a circle in a triangle. This is some new age bullshit. Fuck you. But still, you don't knock on my door. Also, your name sucks. Change your name. F tier. Next up. One of the great Chinese ones, Taoism. Wait. No, Chinese. Yeah, Chinese. Taoism. I'm not sure how too different it is from Confucianism. And I'm pretty sure there's a third one. There's Confucianism, Taoism, and then Taoism. Or... No, wait. I can easily correct this. There's... main Chinese philosophies. Confucianism, Taoism, Buddhism. Wasn't there another one? There was another one. There had to be. Confucianism, Taoism, legalism? What? Buddhism, Neo-Confucianism. I could have swore there was like Taoism with the D, but okay, whatever. Yeah, Taoism, probably a very similar string to Confucianism. All about like spirituality, peace, nature, being one with the universe. And also, I like those religions / beliefs the most. They coincide with me the most. So based on complete personal bias, S tier. Next up, Bon. Darwinism. I wish. Wait, did they put that as like a joke? Oh, that would have been so funny if they put that as Darwinism. Damn it. Okay, but next up, Bon, or probably pronounced Bone, because there's a umlaut above the O. Man, I want to say this looks new age because of the symbol, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this symbol on a Chinese film production logo. I think it's called like Golden Dawn. Because I used to watch a lot of old Chinese kung fu stuff. Golden Dawn movie company logo. Oh no, I think it's called Golden Harvest. Wait, why am I getting Greek stuff? What? Okay, apparently Golden Dawn is like some Greek thing. Wait, is it Golden Harvest? Yeah, a Golden Harvest. It's very similar. Wait, did they plagiarize this? Look at this. Oh my god, opera with your tabs. Look at this. This is the Golden Harvest Company. The Chinese movie company. Made a lot of great movies. Golden Harvest. And then Bon. It's plagiarism. Okay, for that, F tier. But still, again, people of the Bon religion, Don't knock on my door, so F tier. I'm assuming this is a new age because I like Golden Harvest a lot. They made a lot of great movies. So I'm assuming Bond is new age and they stole it from Golden Harvest. So F tier for both. Your name sucks and you steal. Okay. Next up, Tengrism. Tengrism. This looks very... What? Actually, I want to... You know what would help? If I actually do like a slight cursory search about these religions. Because I have no idea what most of these are. Tengrism. Tengrism was an animalistic, all-encompassing system of belief that includes medicine, religion, a reverence of nature, and ancient worship. Turkic spiritual wisdom has no finalized condition, but is dialogical and discursive. Oh, it's Turkish. Okay, so it's a more naturalistic, animal-based religion. Oh, it's Mongolian too, just like my boy Dimes. It generally involves the titular sky god Tengri, who is not considered a deity in the usual sense, but a personification of the universe. Okay, with most of these like naturalistic animal religions, they seem to be pretty chill about stuff. I'm not sure if they delve into human sacrifices like the fucking Incas and Mayans, but since it's like an all-encompassing one about medicine and spirits, they're probably pretty cool. Their symbol is unique without being too crazy like these guys. It's easier to pronounce. Don't let the human sacrifices going. They're pretty peaceful about it. I still can't carry a sword. So you know what? No offense to all my Tengri viewers out there. I know there's a lot of them out there. I can't carry a sword though, so C tier. Alright, next up. Here we go. Confucianism. This is the one I know. From my boy Confucius. It's just a great Chinese philosophy. Not a religion, if I remember correctly. Great about all that, just peace, chilling, let it be at peace. It's the type of beliefs that I like the most. About personal control, transcending your desires. I like those beliefs the most. Oh, so they aren't confused? No, they aren't confused. So again, based on complete personal bias. S tier, Confucius. I know I have a lot of I have a lot of Confucianism viewers out there, so I got your back. All right, next up, Inuit religion. I think the Inuit were or are. I'm not sure if they were a Native American tribe or like. The name sounds so familiar. Inuit. A member of indigenous people in northern Canada and parts of Greenland and Alaska. Yeah, Alaska, that's why. Because I always imagine them when I hear the name, I imagine them in a cold environment for some reason. Culturally similar indigenous people inhabiting the Arctic and subarctic regions of Greenland, Quebec. Oh god, they're Canadian. Gross. Okay, so that already knocks you down to like F tier. They're part of the Eskimo languages. Okay, nice. I like the Eskimos. Inuits. There's some cold motherfuckers, I'll give them that. To be chilling in Canada and Greenland. When you're raised in a place like that, in harsh conditions, you learn to be grateful for the little things, you know? Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered I have some fries and a fish right next to me if I haven't. I haven't eaten them in a while, so they're just sitting here. Alright, Inuits. Yeah, when you're raised in a cold environment like that. Yeah, essentially fish and chips. But I'm not British. Don't get it confused. You probably learn to be grateful when you grow up in a cold environment like that, so you're automatically better than all these fucking things. You're not as cringe as the Mormons, but the Inuits don't have dreadlocks like the Rastafarians. So Inuits, you get a B tier. Next up is Baha I Faith. This sounds Hawaiian. Because, you know, like Baja Blast. This is probably like a native Hawaiian religion. I'm going to Google it right now. And this is a native Hawaiian religion. I will gift 1 sub. The Baha'i faith is a religion found in the 19th century that teaches the essential worth of all. Wait, what? Teaches the essential worth of all religions and the unity of all people. Established by Baha'u'llah, it initially developed in Iran. Damn it. Iran. Damn it. It was Iran lobster. Okay, damn it, I got it wrong. It teaches the unity of all people and religions. I really don't like that whole, excuse me. I sometimes don't like the whole universal stuff. I ran so far away. That's the main benefit of mispronouncing that country, because I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Iran with an E, but I ran, just like the song by this A Flock of Seagulls. Actually, I made a meme a while back ago about that very thing you just typed. I took the music video of Iran and I overlaid it with images of just Iran and all that. Okay, wait, do I still have it? I can't play it because I'll get, copyright. Wait, do I still have it, please? Because it was such an easy joke, like Iran, the song name, and then Iran, the country. It was an easy meme. Please tell me I still have it. I wouldn't delete it because I was kind of proud of it. Oh, yes, I still have it. Thank Christ. Okay, yeah, chat. Yeah, this is a meme I made with Iran from A Flock of Seagulls and Iran, the country. Well, it's not too big of a file, is it? Come on. Nope. I was pressing space. Don't tell me it's too big of a file, man. Come on. I can't play this in VLC because I can't capture VLC on... Actually, wait. I could just store it as a video file. Add files. Oh, yeah. Okay, here it is, chat. This is the video I made. This video is going to get copyrighted. But yeah, I made that a while back ago because it's like it was an easy meme. I just ran. I ran all night and day. Yeah, Baha I Faith. Seemed pretty cool. Symbols are kind of lacking. Your presentation is crap. But again, still easier to pronounce than these guys. And you don't have human sacrifices. But still, it's just as lacking as Don Yi Polo. So, Baha'i Faith, E tier. Next up, Jainism, who apparently are a bunch of Nazis. So, F tier. Alright, Calvinism / Reformed Church. I think this is also a Christian denomination. Man, dude, with all these Christian denominations, it comes to the point where I don't care anymore. They split up over the slightest of differences. Like, I'm pretty sure Catholics. I'm willing to bet Catholics, Protestants, Lutherans. What's the other one? Like, evangelicals. What the fuck? All of them share the same 90% of the belief, the Christian belief. They only differ on about like 2 or 3 points, but they're so like they spurg out over the differences so much that they think, you know what? Let me have my own special religion because my parents never told me I was special, and I want to be a special boy. So they made their own separate sects, which is annoying. No one wants to join your little special group to affirm your self-appointed speciality. It's annoying. So Calvinism / Reformed Church, you're annoying, but you don't have Nazi symbols in your symbol, and you don't knock on my door. So F tier. Yeah, just the slightest differences. It's like, get over yourself, man. All right, next up, Cheondoism. This looks like a name that would come up if you put it through an AI generator. Like an AI would make a name like this, and also this symbol. This looks like an AI generated religion. No offense to all my Cheondoism viewers. I know I have a lot of them. Very faithful fan base. But you have an AI religion. Let me actually Google what this is before I start offending people. Even though I've already done that, I've offended a lot of people. But luckily, no one watches my streams besides the same 4 people. Cheondoism. Religion of the Celestial Way is a 20th century. I know it. It's New Age crap. All New Age religions suck. Any religion past. Okay, any religion older than. I want to say Christianity because it's the main boy. It's the big cheese. Okay, any religion made after the. I want to say the second century. Any religion made after the 2nd century is New Age and crap. And if you disagree with that, fuck you. That's my opinion. But okay, it's a 20th century Korean pantheistic religion based on the 19th century Donghak religious movement founded by. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. And codified under Sun. Not going to pronounce that name. Has origins in the peasant rebellions which arose starting 1812 during the Joseon dynasty. What do they believe in? A core tenet of the religion is the belief that the creator is more of an intangible concept than a god per se. Fuck. No one cares about your god. Or like when it comes to religions, another thing I hate about religions, which is a bad way to probably phrase this, the focus on a lot of these religions, which again probably comes from dumb fine details, the concept of God. In my opinion, God is not really needed in religion, and a lot of these beliefs, they focus too much on, oh, God is the universe. God is an abstraction of the human. They focus too much on what God is instead of what do you actually believe in? What do you do in this religion? Do you eat pork? Do you herd sheep? Do you collect stones? Like, what do you actually do in your religion? That's what I want to know, not your view of some dude in the sky. Is a religion of salvation by works? Self-cultivation is the key to achieving salvation. It places emphasis on personal cultivation and social welfare. That's all New Age religions. They're all like herpy-derpy, hippie, love everyone bullshit. Geowandoism. You don't have Nazi symbology, and you don't knock on my door. And I don't hate you as much as Christians. And you're not as lazy as the Bond people. So F tier. Alright, next up, shamanism. I kind of respect shamans as like a class in RPGs. Shamans are kind of respected. Shamans are not as, how do I say, like, looked down upon as like witches or wizards or warlocks. Shamans, in my eyes, seem to have a little bit more respect in the magic realm. Like if you're playing a game, right, and they say your cast or the NPCs is a shaman compared to a wizard, you would have more respect or like have a better expectation as opposed if they were a witch or a wizard or a warlock. So at least with shamans, you have my personal respect. Your symbol needs a little bit of work. It looks like just a piece of bronze or like amber. Ember. Amber? Amber. You know what? I'm going to do the good thing. I'm going to judge these religions just based on a Google search. Shamanism is a system of religious practice. Historically, it is often associated with indigenous and tribal societies and involves beliefs that shamans with a connection to the other world have the power to heal the sick, communicate with spirits, and escort souls of the dead to the afterlife. Oh yeah, shamans are like doctors in that regard, at least with the healing people. So they deal a lot with herbs and stuff. You know what? Again, they kind of have my respect. Yeah, it's like a rock. You're not as bad as F tier. Your name is easier pronounced than these guys. You don't have human sacrifices. And a rock is a lot more appealing than a sea urchin and a 9-pointed star. So E tier. Next up is Hantu. I'm guessing this is Eastern Asian religion, just based on the name. Hantu. Vietnamese, I knew it. Fucking just by the name, I knew it was Southeast Asian. Vietnamese, it's a folk religion. About 86% of the population in Vietnam are associated with this religion. Damn. That's a lot of people. They're not organized in a religious system, but a set of local worship traditions devoted to spirits or gods. With the more exhaustive locution, generative powers, these gods can be natural deities or national. Cool. Indigenous religions. The Vietnamese indigenous religion is sometimes identified as Confucianism, since it carries values that are emphasized by Confucius. Oh, so it's just Confucianism, but with like extra steps. It's like it's Confucianism, but with a different wrapping. I mean, I like Confucius. Pretty cool dude. So just based on that, on complete personal bias, S tier. All right, next up, Babism. Literally have no idea what this is. What the fuck is Babism? A religion founded in 18... New Age, fuck off, F tier. Next up is Mandaism. Looks like a cross with like clothing on it. Mandism. Is a religion of the Mandean people. Gnostic, monastic, ethnic religion. Here's two Mandeans revered Adam, Abel, Seth. Okay. Eastern Amharic. Oh, is this Ethiopian? They speak Amharic. Within the Middle East Science community. Okay, what do they believe? I don't want to read the history. Just like what's like other dualistic systems stresses salvation of the soul through esoteric knowledge of its divine origin. In its cosmological superstructure, evil archons, rulers, obstruct the ascent to the soul through the heavenly spheres to reunion with the supreme deity. What the fuck? This sounds like some religion. This sounds like something you believe on, like, crack. Salvation of the soul through esoteric knowledge of its divine origin. Cosmological superstructure. Evil archons obstruct the ascent of the soul through... Yeah, they are smoking something weird over there, man. I don't know where to put this now. I'll give it. It's a lot more interesting than a lot of these other religions. Okay. I mean, yeah, compared to this religion, all these other religions are boring as fuck. So just from that description, at least A tier. Oh man. Okay. I don't know what that made me. I don't know. It's so funny. Okay. Okay. Next up, Zoroastrianism. I'm actually familiar with this one. I've read this. This is, I think, the first identified religion ever, like the earliest ever religion, which made me actually kind of want to. I have way too many tabs open. Study it, because if it's the world's first religion, then it must be the correct one. It's an Iranian religion and one of the world's oldest organized faiths, yeah. Based on the teachings of the Iranian-speaking prophet Zoroaster. Also, the name is cool as fuck. That's another reason why I try to study Zoroastrianism. The oldest the oldest religion, and the name is so damn cool. Central to Zoroastrianism, it is the profound dichotomy between good and evil, and the idea that the world was created by God, Ahura Mazda, in order that the two forces could engage with one another and the evil one will be incapacitated. Do Zoroastrians eat beef? English, Farsi, Persian. There is no religious restriction about diet. Nice. Although some Zoroastrians avoid pork and beef. Why do religion... This is probably another stupid dislike thing. Why do a lot of religions ban pork and beef? It tastes good, man. Bacon is good. Pork is good. Beef is good. All of it is good. Okay, they believe in a dichotomy of good and evil. Maybe it's like a super basic religion because it was like the first one. At its core, Zoroastrianism emphasizes a never-ending battle between good and evil, a contrast between the religion's God. Was that it? Like, what do they practice anything? You have these ideas that are families shaped Western society. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Is there any tenets or anything? I got nothing on the actual like beliefs. It's just everything. It's all an eternal battle between good and evil, which kind of makes sense. But I gotta pay respect to Zoroastrianism for being one of the oldest religions ever. It's some respect. The name is cool as fuck. Symbol is cool as fuck. S tier. Next up, African religions. There's literally too many to list, as I said earlier. A lot of them are probably also pretty simple, animalistic, spiritualistic in nature, naturalistic. C tier. This is not good, not bad, just too many. Next up, Akan religion. This symbol looks kind of threatening. The Akan have largely been Christian since the 19th century, except for most kings who have retained their indigenous religions. Okay, what do they believe in? In addition to their belief in a supreme being, Nyame, Mother of Earth Aseya, and a host of intermediary deities, Abosom, the Akan believe in the omnipresence of the Nasam Monfo, made evident by daily acts such as the pouring of libation, throwing on the ground the first morsel of food, as well as a periodic Oh, it didn't load the next thing, so I couldn't read after that. I was waiting for the page to load, but it didn't show anything. Okay. Can I get something more brief? It's an African religion. Also, if it is, I don't know why it wasn't grouped into African religions, this one. I'll just put it the same one. The symbol looks threatening. The name is simple. I still don't deal with it. Next up, Bantu beliefs. What is Bantu? Sounds like a Star Wars thing. It's another African religion. Why not put it in the African religion thing? Supreme God whose name is a variation of Nyambe Nzambe. Yeah, I don't have time for these just God religions. I have no interest. It's one of the smallest things you can focus on in a religion. I hate that. Next up, Zulu religion. That's also African. Just put that in the African thing, man. Next up, Anglicanism. It's a cross in an E that's pink. I'm already very suspect of this religion. Anglicanism. Anglicanism is a particular Christian tradition born out of the Protestant Reformation, 16th century. Again, that makes it New Age in my eyes. Any religion made after the 2nd century is New Age bullshit and belongs in F tier. But I'll give it a chance. As Anglicans, we value our place in a global communion of churches. Okay, whatever. What do you believe in? Angelicans believe that there is only one God, but there are three elements of this one God: God of the Father, God of the Son, God the Holy Spirit. The human being's decision to reject this eternal God and live according to their own standard sin causes a relational breakdown between them. Oh, it's a branch of Protestant. It's some stupid Christian offset subsect. Where the fuck, F tier. You know what? Yeah, F tier. All right, Berber religion. That's a funny name. That's probably the funniest sounding one I've heard so far. What is the Berber religion? In North Africa, the Berber religion was based on Phoenician and Punic, the god Baal and the goddess Tunit, and lacks prohibitions established by. Okay, what do you believe in? After being conquered by the Arab nation, the Berbers converted to Islam. Today, the majority of Berbers are Islamic, with most Jewish or Christian Berber being people immigrating, although they have some still Jewish and Christian. Okay, what do you believe in, man? Indigenous beliefs, practices, traditions dating back to prehistoric were dominated by solar lunar deity. Okay, I don't have time for this. C tier. Next up is Kemetism. What was it? Kemetism. This looks Egyptian because the eye with the eyebrow and the eye thing. Hold on. It looks Egyptian. I'm just gonna Google it to confirm it. Kemetism is a minority religion in terms of number of followers and influence. It's actually African. Patton, where do you think Egypt is located, buddy? Do you think Egypt is probably located in, I don't know, Africa? Such as Neterism, pagan. It's a neo-pagan religion and revival of the ancient Egyptian religion. Yep. What is the belief? The Kemetic Orthodox. They have pyramids in Africa. Yes, they do. Believe it or not. Belief in the parent gods create the Ba, or eternal soul, of the candidate, while the blood gods, of whom they can be any number, have taken a personal interest in helping the individual through their life. Yeah, again, I'm not interested in these god religions. F tier. Next up, what the this name? Bushongo religion. Okay, the name is very interesting. Hongo religion. Ethnic group from the Congo River, surrounding areas. Okay. Oh my god, I can't spell beliefs. Animals, plants, places, professions, families, and other objects and forces had their gods or spirits. Temples of stone and idols of wood abounded, and hardly anything was undertaken without religious ceremonies. Priests and sorcerers were potent. On important occasions, there were human sacrifices. Oh, nope. Human sacrifices is a no-go, so at least below D tier. The art is classic. It's classical art, but not as sucky as Donnie, Polo, or Bahi Fate. So E tier. How much left do I have? Man, there's still a lot left, man. I gotta speed through this. Dinka religion. Regarded as a monotheistic. The N is probably silent. Hyliac creator is thought to be the source of all life and death. Lesser manifestations of the creators. Thought that would you blow a load inside of Cedarem to prevent the Earth from being destroyed by an asteroid? Sure, why not? The source of lesser manifestations of the creator's power are honored by the Dinka through ritual sacrifices. Rituals are performed on birth and death. Oh, sacrifices. Nope. Art is pretty cool, but human sacrifice, no. Alright, next up is Ethic mythology. What the fuck? I tried typing in Ethic mythology. I get Eric Menendez, and I just see a face of this weird looking dude on my screen. Ethic mythology consists of a collection of myths narrated, sung or written down by the Ethic people and passed down from generation to generation. Bardic poetry, art, songs, or tradition, proverbs. Okay, it's a bit more classical. Okay, well, just beliefs. Or showing respect for God by avoiding sins such as adultery, murder, theft, false witness, and work on the day of sacred God. Alright, it's pretty respectable. In addition, it included respect for ancestors and supernatural powers. The Ethic people believe in a supreme being known as a Basi or a Basi E-bomb. Okay, some of those tenets are pretty good, like standard Christian stuff. Adultery, murder, theft, false witness. Alright. That at least puts them B tier. Supreme Creator, all of them have that. You know, they have some nice. They keep it traditional with like the not folk tales, but like mythology and the stories and whatnot. Keeps it close and traditional. So that right there puts you above the Mormons. Maybe even side by side by the Inuits. The Ethics are not as cool as the Rastafarians. So you know what? At least B tier. Ethics get B tier. Next up is Dahomian religion. Dahomies. Yeah, essentially, yeah, Dahomies. What are Dahomian beliefs? Mau Lisa governs the sky and the highest pantheon of gods, but other gods exist in the earth and thunder. Earth and in thunder. Religious practice organized in different priesthoods and shrines for each different gods and different pantheons. No, I don't like these god religions. No. F. Next up, Odinala. You know what? It has the homies included, so at least E tier. But no. Alright. Odinala? Pantheistic and polytheistic fate. Complex animism builds the core concept of most traditional African religion. Just include it in the African religions thing, man. I bet half of these are African religions, but for some reason, this guy didn't put it in the African religions thing. We smooshed the homies around here. True, but Dimes is not here right now. Including worship of tutelary deities, nature worship, ancestor worship, and the belief in an afterlife. Kind of a simplistic African religion. Just could have put it in the African religions thing, so you know what? C tier with the rest of them. Next up is the Sura religion. Nope. Sura religion is centered on universal supreme deity called Rog. The fuck kind of name? Rog? Every other religion has like... That's the worst name for a god. You actually like... That's the worst name you give to a god. That's almost bullying. That's like a parent naming their kid Keith. Or like or like it's like giving him a crap name. Rog? Rog is like a name you give to a brute in a brute NPC in a video game. I hate this religion just based on the god's name. The Republic of Gamers. Let's see. Original religious teachings. Senegal and West Africa. They just believe in a god. Yeah, god of religions, boring. Also, your god's name sucks. That's also why you get F tier. I'm sorry to all my Sura viewers out there. I know I have a lot of them. I have a lot of religious viewers of that practice. I'm sorry for offending you, but... You know. Alright, next up is the Yoruba religion. Yoruba religion. For beginners. Religion believed that a single omnipotent deity named Olodumare. See, that's a god's name, not Rog. Rules over the universe. Okay. Jesus Christ, how many gods do the Yoruba believe in? There are at least 401 recognized gods in the Yoruba pantheon. Do the Greeks even have that many gods? How many gods are there in Greek mythology? 12. Only 12 Greek gods? These people have 401 gods. Get fucked, Greeks. Wow. Okay. But yeah, god of religions, not a fan. F tier. Next up is hoodoo. Hoodoo. The first thing I get is the name of a store or like a business. And then I get also a hoodoo is a tall, thin spire of rock formed by erosion. These people really named their religion after a rock. Hoodoo is a set of spiritual practices, traditions, and beliefs that were created by enslaved Africans in the southern United States for various traditional African spiritualities, Christianity, and elements of indigenous botanical knowledge. The hoodoos, I used to work there for real. Actually? Because that's a major coincidence. Practices. In a process known as seeking, a hoodoo practitioner will ask for salvation of a person's soul in order for in Alberta? Really? There are hoodoos in Canada? How about that? Conjure doctors, conjure man, conjure woman, root doctors. If you're talking about the rocks, oh, I know. I thought you were talking about the business. But you worked on hoodoos, like the actual rock hoodoos. That's even cooler. Excuse me. Beliefs. Here's a question for M&Q. Would you bang Dalda to help him become famous? I would. Worthy cause. Thank you, man. I'm glad you make such a noble sacrifice. I can't get anything on hoodoo. The name is silly as hell. So that at least puts them E tier. But better name than these guys. It's not New Age. No human sacrifices. The symbol isn't boring. Still no human sacrifices. So E tier. Next up, baptism. Another freaking Christian useless subsect. Why? See, there's so many of them. I actually forgot some of the more common useless subsects. Look at these hoodoos. Those are some pretty prominent hoodoos. Nice. Oh yeah, what do baptism beliefs? Forgiveness of sins. All sins are forgiven, but original sin and personal sin. Adoption. This is the child of God. The child has now a spiritual side of his or her nature. It belongs to Christ. Wait. The child now has a spiritual side to his or her nature and belongs to Christ's membership. What? Baptism is a symbol of Christian burial and resurrection. Our entrance into the water during baptism identifies us with Christ's death on the cross, his burial in the tomb, and his resurrection from the dead, brand new life, the symbol of a new life as a Christian. Dude, baptism is just like taking a shower with extra steps. Fucking F tier. Baptists are the crazy homophobic racists? No? I don't know. Do I look like I associate with Baptists or even know them? I don't fucking know. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I just know they just like taking showers a lot. Yeah, F tier. Alright, next up is Vodun. Yeah, they're like swimming and taking baths. That's like... That's it? Who cares? Vodun. Religion, beliefs. Vodunists hold that the spirits of dead humans are different from the Geed, who are regarded as Iwa. Vodus believe that the dead continue to participate in human affairs requiring sacrifice. Why do all these damn things require sacrifices? That's F tier, man. That is F tier religion behavior. Or E tier at least. Human sacrifices should be F tier. Yeah, F tier. Dinka. Inca. Yeah, F tier human sacrifices. Crystal mommies of the African religion. Wait, what? That was a crystal mommy. Next up is Mexicayotl. That's an interesting name. Mexicayotl. Religion. Beliefs. This one probably also believes in human sacrifices. is a movement reviving the indigenous religion, philosophy, and traditions of ancient Mexico, Aztec religion and philosophy. Oh, okay. Special leader, horrific, people in shame the movement. Wait, 1950. Oh, yeah, that's New Age. New Age religions automatically get F tier. Fuck off. Next up is Mo. This is probably the least. This is the least effort religion title I've seen. It is 2 letters. And it's the name of a bartender in The Simpsons. I already don't have high fates for this religion. Mo has a 3-element theory: sky, earth, and water. The religion is animistic, teaching that spirits are present in everything. The spirits are seen as immortal and subject to changes by mood. Mo exhibits Totemism and the cult of reproduction. Okay. Praying is common within this religion. Every person is a flower in the garden of Moluja. Okay. This religion has a custom of burying the dead twice. People who have died by violence are cremated to prevent the release of potential malevolent spirits. Okay, seems like pretty naturalistic spirit religion. When was this made? 1980s. Yep, New Age. Fuck off. F tier. Next up is Yiguandao. Yiguandao. Probably also Chinese. Yep, Chinese. Meaning the consistent way or persistent way is a Chinese Salvationist religious sect that emerged in the late 19th century. New Age. Fuck off. F tier. What do they believe in? Focuses on worship of the Infinite Mother, also known as the Eternal Venerable Mother. Oh my god, these New Age religions. This guy looks like a cult. This looks like a cult, actually. The way this painting looks and everything, what they believe in. This is not a religion, it's a cult. Some New Age crap. F tier. Next up, Gnosticism. Or Gnosticism. A prominent heretical movement of the 2nd century. There we go. 2nd century, meaning not New Age. Partly of pre-Christian origin, Gnostic doctrine taught that the world was created and ruled by a lesser divinity, the demiurge. Pagans are bussin'. That's a sentence I never want to see again. In that Christ was an emissary from the remote supreme divine being, esoteric knowledge, gnosis, of whom enabled the redemption of the human spirit. Okay, what do you believe in? In general, Gnostics taught cosmological dualism. What the fuck are these words? Gnostics taught cosmological dualism, strict asceticism, repudiation of material creation as evil, Docetism, and the existence of a divine spark in humans. What? The counterculture of the times? It must be what these fucking words. cosmological dualism, strict asceticism, repudiation. Repudiation of the material creation as evil, docetism. Yeah, I don't fuck with this. What the fuck are you? This is at least it's not New Age because it was made before the 2nd century, so at least E tier. Because what the fuck? Like, what are you even doing? It's counterculture, but they're tryhards. They're doing too much with their stuff. All right, next up, paganism. I've heard about paganism so much. Like, I've heard people say, "Oh, that's a pagan belief. That's something pagans come up with," and how like pagans are like frowned upon or whatever. What the fuck is paganism anyway? Pagans believe that nature is sacred and that the natural cycles of birth, growth, and death observed in the world around us carry profoundly spiritual meanings. Human beings are seen as part of nature. I mean, duh, yeah. Along with other animals, trees, stones, plants, and everything else that is of this earth. I mean, that's true, yeah. So they're just so pagans are just hippies on crack. Pagans view the world as a place of joy and life, not of sin and suffering. We believe that the divine is here with us in the natural world. Yeah, these are just like some super cracked out hippies. All right, paganism. They seem pretty chill. They're all about that nature stuff, like save the earth and stuff. A tier? I don't know about A tier. At least above a D tier, I'll give them that. They're like turbo hippies. And I hate hippies. But it's more human. It's good they don't like worry about God or whatever, because that's almost irrelevant in religion. I can't carry a sword like in Sikhism, so C tier at least. I go to C tier. If that's the case, S tier with Buddhism. Nah, but Buddhist is cooler. It's more ancient, more memes. It's definitely S tier. Next up, Slavic paganism. Is that just paganism before Slavs? Plus vodka. Okay. What's up, Marie Rose Dumont? Hope you're having a great day today. Slavic paganism is the religious beliefs, myths, and ritual practices of the Slavs before Christianization. Let's go to some of their beliefs. It's a polytheistic system of beliefs with many deities being impersonations of natural forces, such as the sun, fire, stars, and vegetation. It comes to a point where a lot of these spiritual-based ones, where they say like, oh, there's gods and spirits and everything. Just give me a second. God damn it. Why does rubbing your eye feel so good? Polytheism is minus... almost, because the number of gods in religion is irrelevant. They lose 10 points. I like when you can see the lights. Yeah, but you have to like really jam it in there, and then you see like a whole universe in your entire field of view. Oh, excessive. Yeah, when it's excessive too. Like I don't need there to be a god and spirit in every object. Like I don't need there to be a god in this empty water bottle, or I don't need there to be a spirit in this Cubone Pokemon card. It's like there's no point. Hinduism is fine. Anything more than that is a bit much. Yeah, the Hindus kind of have it down, like under control. Slavic paganism, F tier. There's too many gods and spirits. Don't care. Just no. And thanks for the follow, Marie Rose Dumont, by the way. Big love for the support. Next up is Hellenary Germanic paganism. Pagans, okay. Pagans, you automatically get an F. I don't care about there being spirits everywhere, or your naturalistic, whatever the fuck. Just pagans. Just call me Marie. Alright, thanks Marie for the follow. Also, just to make sure I'm not completely ignorant about this matter, let me actually Google what this is. Heathenry religion. Centered on a pantheon of deities from pre-Christian Germanic Europe. It adopts cosmological views of these past societies, including an animistic view of the cosmos and the natural worlds and view with spirits. Yeah, F tier. I don't have time for all your spirits and your pre-Christian stuff, man. F tier. I know I have a lot of pagan viewers. I have a pretty huge subset of pagan viewers. I don't mean to offend you, but I don't care about your spirits being everywhere in the universe. I'm sorry. Personally, I'm a practicing Buddhist, so curious where I fall on this one. I'm actually very interested in Buddhism. Especially many years back, I read about it a lot. I think Buddhism I put S tier. Yeah, it's S tier for me especially. But that's based on pure personal bias. Because I personally like Buddhism, so that's just me. Catch me chilling on the beach with my pagans. You filthy pagans disgust me. I will graciously grant you that W. Hellenism, Greco-Roman pagan, F tier. Pagans get an F tier. I do not like you. Wicca. That sounds like a really strange name. No, it's not about pagans. Pagans get F tiers. The Buddhists, they're pretty alright. Greco-Roman pagan is better than F. Okay. E tier. How about that? All right. Is that the smoke alarm? I thought I heard like the beep from the smoke alarm when you need to replace the battery. Okay, I guess not. You're not a fan of Roman gods? No, not really. The Greek gods, for me, for some reason, are more interesting. The Romans are just like a copycat of the Greeks. Alright, Wicca, a form of modern paganism, especially a tradition found in England in the mid-20th century. But Disney's Hercules was so good. I mean, yeah, it was a good movie, but that's what that religion... Nope, that's the smoke alarm. That's the sound of the smoke alarm battery needing to be replaced. That's what religion is, to in the both of them. Oh, okay. Well, I just like the Greeks more because they were the first ones to do it. The Romans are just like kind of copying off the Greeks. Dollar, would you watch M&Q Whack Off? No, I would not. But okay, the Wicca. I'm not putting that on a wheel spin. Are you nuts? In the same way as the Christians copied the Jews? Yeah, essentially. Okay, the Wicca. The name sounds weird. There's two things wrong with the Wicca. First of all, they're pagans. That's cringe. Second of all, they're New Age, which is worse. So, F tier for those guys. Hitler had a solution for... Okay, dude. Pattern, you always have to try to just get a good one in whenever you can. Alright, next one. Armenian Church. What's the Armenian Church? It's a church of the Armenian people. Oh, interesting. What do Armenian Christians... Wait, is it a Christian or part of Oriental Orthodoxy? One of the most ancient Christian... Yeah, it's a Christian. Okay. About 97% of the citizens belong to the Armenian... Oh, so they're Orthodox Christians. Oh no, yeah, it's a Christian sub. I hate these Christian subsects, man, so much. Okay, Armenian Church, D tier. I just can't with these Christian subsects. Where did angelicism come on this one? Oh, that's, I think, F tier. These guys right here, F tier. All right, next up. Druidism / Celtic paganism, F tier. The pagans. No one likes you. Why is that? I think it was... I'm pretty sure it was just another useless Christian subsect that no one really cares about. Let me see again. Yeah, it's another one of those subsects that want to be like special in their own group because they differ on one or 2 points about Christianity compared to all the other denominations like Baptists, Catholics, Protestants. It's a useless subsect of Christianity, so it's just F tier. Like I don't have time to argue about the finer points about like 1 or 2 about Christianity. Just like make your own thing at that point. All right, next up is Divaturaba. Sounds interesting. It's the UK national religion is all headed by the monarch. Okay, and that's another reason why it's F tier. The British people use it. Like, I really hope you didn't say that, Marie, as a way to like make it sound better if the British are doing it. Virtuiba. Belief. Is primarily based on Latvian folklore, folk songs, and mythology. Oi, bruv, I'm British. Would you like a bottle of water? I like making fun of British people too much. I have too much fun with it. British people. I have a British passport that isn't looking good. That's alright. Because honestly, I have too much fun making fun of British people. Because it's almost too easy. But I'm sure the British people have a sense of humor. Because like they're known for it. Oi, bruv. It's Tuesday, isn't it? It's a Latvian folk religion. The main god is Dievs, who unifies his spirit and matter as well as other dualities such as father and mother, good and bad. Other deities are either aspects of deities or tons of non-deified spirits. Look at Mr. Bean. Okay, Mr. Bean is the only good thing to come out of England. Or, yeah, Mr. Bean is the only good thing to come out of England. I lived from age 7 to 19 in the UK, sadly. Oh, damn, Marie. You have my condolences, then. I'm so sorry. Mr. Bean was the only good thing out of Britain. That and, what's his name? No, just Mr. Bean. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is Latvian folk religion. It's kind of alright. It's not as bad as paganism. Doesn't have human sacrifice. But it messes around with all that additional, multi polytheism. So low E tier. That technically came out of Britain. Oh, Marie. I'm so sorry. But it's okay, I understand. Yeah, Monty Python, that's what I was thinking of. Mr. Bean and the Monty Python people, the only good things that come out of Britain, they get the pass. They're cool in my eyes. Alright, next up is Remover. Remover is a neo-pagan. Okay, F tier, fuck off. Estonian paganism, F tier. Finnish paganism, F tier. Hungarian paganism, F tier. Marie paganism, F tier. Mordvin paganism, F tier. Armenian paganism, F tier. Chat, do you start to get the... Do you understand my bias now and like how I feel about paganism? Neo-pagans, PogChamp. I'm just going to ignore that opinion. Alright, next religion. Okay, just with that move, I knocked out like a third of the remaining list. So, I'm breezing through this list pretty fast. Next religion is Asianism. Asianism is a folk religion derived from the traditional mythology of the... Who? What is this? I don't know how to pronounce their names. What is this? Excuse me, this religion looks either folk or pagan. I don't know. Because the cultures that are mentioned in this description, I don't know if I can pronounce. This is like Ostians, Scythians, and Allen tribes. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. Practices? Yeah, kind of alien. I don't know. We're around with the Romans. Oh, okay, then they're pretty old. I thought this was like some new age stuff. Shrines and temples. Okay, that's pretty cool. Wait, okay, there's one contention though. Do they eat meat? Do they eat meat? Only herbivores animals like bulls, rams, goats, or lambs are acceptable as sacrifice. What's with the sacrifices, man? We mean can't wait for it. What's Jut? Jutch? What's up, Marie? Okay. They do sacrifices. Thanks, I needed that. No problem. Okay, this looks either folk or pagan, and I'm so confused as to what that actually is. The symbol of this religion looks way too try-hard, so for safety reasons, I'll put it above all these pagan, above this pagan nonsense. All right, next up, Orthodox Christianity. I don't even know what the real, what even is Orthodox Christianity? Well, I'm pretty sure most of my family on my mother's side is Orthodox. I don't even know myself. I think it's a Jewish pagan, weird fusion with fewer gods and more badass. and more baseness. Wait, are you talking about are you talking about Asianism or Orthodox Christianity? What do Orthodox Christians believe in? Believes that the Christian faith and the church are inseparable. Oh, Asianism? Jewish pagan fusion with fewer gods, but it's more based. Just based on that description, I'll put it E tier. Is Christianity before Catholics? Is it possible to know Christ, to share in the life of the Holy Trinity, or to be considered a Christian apart from the church? It is in the church that the Christian faith is proclaimed and maintained. Yeah, I'm Asiam. I love booty. I knew someone was going to make that joke. Like, I was about to make the joke about ass and butt when I came to this religion. But I thought, you know what? I'm trying to do like a religion tier list. Yeah, it was easy pickings for someone like you who makes jokes. So I was like, okay, I'll just give it to someone else. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad someone caught it when I came to this religion. Apparently Marie's the only smart person here. Orthodox is Christianity as it was practiced in the Eastern Roman Empire after the fall of the West Empire. I think some of my family is Orthodox. Although when it comes to Christian subsects, I dislike a lot of them. They seem superfluous. Superfluous. D tier. Oh yeah, with the Russians and Greeks, that makes more sense. All right, next up is Guanche paganism, F tier. Sumerian paganism, F tier. Next up is Zalmoxianism. That is what the fuck kind of name? Zalmoxianism. Orthodoxy can be used to support the idea of Finland being the successor state to Rome. I mean, Finland has so little going for it already, so why not? Like when you think of Finland, no one does. No one thinks of Finland, so, toss them a bone, give them something. What is Zolmax? This sounds like a chemical name. This sounds like an element on the periodic table. Zamalxianism is a F tier paganism. Fuck out of here. The Finns has some good church burning metal. That's good to know. All right, next up is peyotism. Sounds interesting. Wait, isn't peyote like a drug? In general, peyotist doctrine consists of belief in one supreme God, the Great Spirit, who deals with men through various spirits, which include the traditional water bird or thunderbird spirits that carry prayers to God. Oh, it's a Native American. Follows a strict ethical. Wait, where is it? Follows a strict ethical code with core values such as love, faith, and hope, charity, care for family, independence, and alcohol avoidance. Carry prayers. My arms are tired, bro. Don't worry, they'll come to you soon with the prayers. Different peyote groups prefer different mixtures of native and Christian practices. For example, the Crossfire group preaches sermons and uses the Bible, while the Half Moon group rejects both. Okay. They got atheism, but not anti-theism. Wait, what? They got atheism, but not anti-theism. Okay. Marie, what the fuck is this paragraph you just... TLDR. Marie, you don't type a paragraph and then start it with TLDR. That's called an oxymoron. Okay, let me read this. TLDR. Rome fell, but only the West. The East fell another 600 years later when Constantinople fell. Oh yeah, no, that's the Byzantine Empire. I love the Byzantine Empire from like a pure study of history. Byzantine Empire is the best empire. The rulers of who went to Russia married into the Russian royal family. The Russian royal family was exiled in the revolution. I think I know about that. And fled to Finland, which used a mix of orthodoxy to come to the conclusion that Finland is Rome. Okay. The later on Oxy here ain't me, trust me. That's the short version, man. There's a full paper on this. I'll just assume you gave me the short version. But again, you don't type a paragraph and start it with TLDR. Okay, peyotism sounds like a China-Taiwan situation. It kind of does. Although, for the sake of, you know, China owning TikTok and whatnot and having all my information, I'm just going to say China #1 and just let it be that. TLDR, I didn't read that. I let Dalda read it to me. Don't worry, chat. When TTS is not available, I'll read everything for you. TLDR, I do what I want. Good to know. Alright. Peyotism seems pretty good. Has some good... It preaches some good stuff. Care for family, faith, charity, alcohol avoidance. It has some Christian mixture into it, so... It's already a nice... What the fuck? Wait, why is paganism in C tier? Get the fuck out of here. F tier. There you go. Peyotism... C tier. C tier at least. I'm kidding, I'm 5'2". I can have that attitude online. Oh yeah, when you're 5'2", yeah, you it's best to stay behind the keyboard, Murray. Pagans getting a bad rap. MNQ, maybe you're like the one true blue good pagan out there. You speak for all the good ones who are trying to increase the PR for it. But in my eyes, pagans are just are super hippies. They're hippies on crack, and I really don't like hippies. So I'm sorry. Ronald Pagan. You definitely came up with that joke just this second, CDRM. You just came up with that. Alright. Yeah, that was peyotism. What did I get? C tier. 5'2" plus French plus British passport. Not very good chances for me. No. Wait, you're French too? Or like you're like half French, half British? Sechi Nole. This sounds very interesting. Sechi Nole beliefs. I was born in Marseille to French parents. Became orphan, go to England at 7. Oh, damn. You have quite the backstory. Actually, now, Marie, I just feel more sorry for you. First of all, the worst part about you, you're French. Then the next worst part, orphan. No, sorry, hold on. The first worst part about you is that you're French, and then British, and then orphan. So that kind of sucks, man. Come to Monaco at 19 to be closer to home and pay fewer taxes. Nice. That's one of the reasons I want to go to a different country, move to a different country, or maybe just somewhere else. Fewer taxes. And a tax evader? That's not a sad thing. That's a good thing. Fuck the government. Screw the tax code, alright? Why are you sad that she's a tax evader? That's a good thing. I mean, not... Hold on. Evading your taxes is not a good thing. Paying less in taxes is a good thing. I don't want... Yeah. You forgot that I'm also female? Oh yeah, that's also a major downside. A woman. I'm just kidding. Sechi Nole. Oh, Japanese. Okay, nice. We pay taxes around these parts. No, we is you, M and Q. You pay taxes because you are a government bootlicker. That's you, buddy, paying taxes to the pedophiles in government. Syncretic, monotheistic, New Thought, Japanese religion. New religion? Oh, it's a New Age religion. Okay, yeah. F tier, fuck off. Yes, I pay less, a total of 0 income tax. Nice. Nice. We pay my taxes. I mean, I pay your taxes, CD-RAM, that's true. I don't want you to go to the trouble of filing your W-2s and all that, and your property tax, your capital gains. So I do it for you, Rem. I got you, man. Okay, next up is the satire religions. What's a satire religion? And my business pays 0 corporation tax too? Nice. Good on you, Marie. You're finally bouncing back from that British and French and orphan debuff. Nice. Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Oh yeah, true. A parody religion. A parody religion or mock religion is a belief system that challenges the spiritual convictions of others, often through humor, satire, or burlesque. Often instructed to achieve a specific purpose related to another belief system. A parody religion can be a parody of several religions, sects, gurus, cults, and new religious movements at the same time. Instead, parodying the concept of religious belief itself. Some parody religions emphasize having fun. The new faith may serve as a convenient excuse for a pleasant social interaction among the like-minded. Satire religion, like Pastafarianism. Is that an actual thing? Because that'd be pretty funny. Also fell into an F1 driver one time. That was fun. I count that as a W. Wait, you fell into an F1 driver like in the hallway, or you fell into an F1 driver like on his car as he was speeding down a trackway? Because those are two different things. Among us. Brilliant. You're so funny, Murray. Satire religions. S tier, why not? Fuck it. Oh, in a bar. Okay, I thought you meant like you fell into an F1 driver on his speeding car on the highway. Because if it's so, how are you talking to my chat right now? Thanks, I know I'm funny. Oh yeah, that Among Us joke right there. That's some highbrow comedy on the Daldameht stream. All right, next up is Realism. Realism. Realism, also known as Raelianism, is a UFO. Is this some new age crap? F tier. Fuck off. Nope, I'm not doing it. It was founded in 1978 in France. New Age plus France. No. Realism, supporting Real Madrid. Okay, you're a bit of a funny one, Marie. You're almost as funny as Rem. Yeah, no. Realism, aliens plus New Age plus France. No, I do not like you. All right, next up is Scientology. Okay, next up is Unicults. The symbol is a swastika and a Star of David. Holy shit, what the fuck? Not the one there, but the one on the wiki. What? Oh, for realism, yeah. I love how sincere you sound when calling me funny. It affirms me a lot. I mean, I call it as I see it, really. I'm just real like that. I mean, I could be real. I could be an AI. I could be a hologram, you never know. What's the Unicult? And it being formed around the 70s? Yeah, again, my point still stands, chat. Any religion formed after the 2nd century is considered New Age, which makes it not a religion. It's not real. It's terrible. Swastika looks cool, but it is forever tainted. I wish, Rem. Oh, Rem, I wish you just typed in the first part of that sentence. I wish you just said, swastika looks cool. Damn it, I wish you did. No one can use it now thanks to that Hitler motherfucker. Yeah, true. But you gave the satires a pass? Oh yeah, because these guys do the one thing that most religions don't do, which is have a sense of humor. Like the one thing, if you believe in God or gods or spirits and everything, or dualism, a natural, like and all that crap, the one thing you should be able to have is a sense of humor. So yeah, satire religions get an S tier. Okay, yeah, but what is this Unicult thing? Okay, I typed in Unicult religion, and the first thing that came up was TikTok. Next up is the Hotep movement. I think it is, because again, the first result was TikTok. So, F tier. Hoteps are members of an Afrocentric African-American subculture that focuses on ancient Egyptians as a source of black pride. The group has been described as promoting pseudo-history and misinformation about black history. Okay, well, yeah, I don't need that on my conscience. F tier. Next up is the Coptic religion. Ancient Egyptians were Greek. I mean, true, and they're also Roman. The Greeks and the Romans occupied, like, they got a lot of that Europe, some Middle East, and then, like, North Africa. So, technically, Egyptians are Greek and Roman. Trying to get me canceled, bud? Nah, it's alright. Rem, as I told you, man, you can't get canceled. You're irrelevant. Don't worry, man, I got you. Alright, Coptic. Language of the Copts, which represents the final stage of ancient Egyptian. Now survives as the only language of the Coptic Church. North Africans just look Arab. I mean, true, because it's so close to Arabia. Makes sense. What's the Coptic religion or beliefs? The terms Copt and Coptic are variously used to denote either the members of the Coptic Orthodox Church, the largest Christian body in Egypt, or a generic term for Egyptian Christians. They're Christians, so you know what? I should have known this is a Christian subsect or belief because the symbol is a bloody cross. So I'm a bloody idiot. So Christians, C tier. Next up is Gnostic Jush. Not Juch. Juche? I don't know how to pronounce this one. In the same way I look 50 because my hair went white age 17, so now I get asked if I need help in stores. You look 50 at 17? You have white hair? Wait, hold on, let me reread this. I look 50 because my hair went white. Your hair went white at 17? Man, Marie, you have some... Your life, man. British, French, orphan, white hair at 17. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that you have one toe or something. Or like, damn. Juche, okay. I'm a bloody idiot, you sure you're not British? No, I just borrow. I like to borrow phrases from other cultures and countries. Like several years ago, when I used to swear, I would say Scheisse. German, I would start swearing in German. Or I would start using words like, what's that Jewish word for like an idiot? What's that word? It's like, what's the Jewish word for like an idiot or like a fool? No, not that word. But anyway, like years ago, I would start using Jewish words like for when I was describing like random objects or an idiot. So oftentimes I would just borrow phrases. It doesn't mean I'm British or Jewish or whatever. Juche. I have white hair. You have white hair already? I'm 22, so I don't look too old from the front, but from the back. Oh, yeah. Also, yeah. Also, when you say from the back, then it sounds different under different meanings. Juche incorporates the historical. I can't read, man, right now. Juche incorporates the historical materialist ideas of Marx's. Oh, gross communists. F tier. Get the fuck out of here. All right. Next up is pantheism. Can also be used for a guy, but the same thing calling a guy cute or handsome in English. Wait, what? Oh, I missed a comment. If you want a phrase from French, use putain. It means halfway between pretty and cute. For a woman, so like you'd say, oh, she's a putain. It can also be used for a guy, like the same as calling a guy cute or handsome in English. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, I've never wanted to use the French language ever in my life. I don't want to, but thank you for the French lesson. Pantheism. Oh yeah, it does look like the Dreamcast logo. Nice. Pantheism. A doctrine which identifies God with the universe and regards the universe as a manifestation of God. Worship that admits or tolerates all gods. Is a philosophical religious belief that reality, the universe, and the cosmos are identical to divinity and supreme being or entity. Excuse me. The physical universe is thus understood as an immanent creator deity still expanding and creating, which has existed since the beginning of time. What? Fuck my attempts to spread French misinformation are destroyed by everyone not giving a shit about French. Wait, Marie, were you trying to trick me there? Were you trying to fool me with a French word that's actually like a bad word? Yeah, nice try, Marie, but my hatred of the French burns bright. Sorry. Not gonna give me this time. Alright, okay, this pantheism sounds just stupid. It's like science, but with like extra flavoring. But their logo is the Dreamcast logo, so that's at least B tier. Wait a minute. What is the French word putain in French even mean? It means whore. Look at this. Marie was trying to get me to say this word. Unbeknownst to me because of my hatred of the French. Putain means whore. Nice one, Marie. You really are a funny one. It really means whore. So calling a girl putain would be funny. It would be funny, but under the idea, okay, like Marie, what if I try to use that? What if I'm like talking to a girl, like I find her attractive, and I remember, oh yeah, Marie said that French word meaning pretty, putain, and I use it, I'm calling her a whore. Then all that effort to get with that girl is ruined. All because of you. It's your fault. Next up is Urianism. Urianism. Yeah, focus on yourself, king. I mean, yeah, but it'd be nice to have a queen. That's the thing. I can't get one if I'm calling women whores. I mean, I can get some women, but they have, like, father issues. Urianism. Okay. I googled Urianism, and the first thing that came up was a wiki fandom page, which means New Age religion, which means F tier. I'd have given you gym motivation for at least 3 months. I already have motivation to go to the gym. I was just hoping you were giving me actual French linguistic advice. My mommy and daddy issues cancel out because orphan. Easy W. Okay, that's a good one. All right, next up is theistic Satanism. My heart tells me that I should put Satanism in F tier, like immediately. But you know what? I'll give it a chance. I don't want to like bash on religions just based on the cover. I'll Google them and see what I come up with. Theistic Satanism beliefs. Satan's massive ass. Yeah, Satanism is kind of a parody religion. I would assume it is because it seems unnecessarily try-hard. Is an umbrella term for religious groups that consider Satan, the devil, or Lucifer to objectively exist as a deity, supernatural entity, or being worthy of worship or reverence, whom individuals may contact or convene with. Okay. What do you believe in, though? If you think women's rights is a parody, as a woman, yes, I do. Whoever gave them rights fucked up. I mean, I'll laugh at that because a confirmed woman in chat laughed at a woman's joke. So, yeah, true. Explain the different branches of Satanism. Is Satanism dangerous? Why the religion of Satanism must be stopped. You know what? I don't have the care or time to give them the time of day. So Satanism, F tier. Satanism, F tier. I don't have the care really. Like you're to me, Satanists are just butthurt about God and religion that they have to go the complete opposite direction. Like Satanists are like rebellious children who have been like stuffed with Christianity and religion for so long, they fight it by going the immediate opposite direction, by going straight to Satan. They just seem like petulant children. Women are unfunny, emotional, and can't commit to a relationship. Okay. Next up is astrology. Next up is thelema. Summary. What is thelema? Astrology S tier. Marie, I'm gonna assume that's another hilarious joke from you because you're such a funny person. The lemma is a Western esoteric and occult social or spiritual philosophy and new religious, new age bullshit. Fuck out of here, man. Why do people assume they can start a new age religion and like get away with it? Mercury was in Gatorade, so I had to massacre the Orthodox fate. Based. Alright, next up is the vampire religion. Vampirism, like other religions, consists of people who have committed themselves to an ideology, who maintain ethical tenets within a hierarchical system, who participate in rituals specific to their clans. Practitioners of vampirism are referred to as vampires and are part of an extensive subculture. So they're gay? Is that what you're saying? Like many emergent and alternative religions, movements, and groups, vampirism is often viewed as a cult or confused with mental illness. Chat, that's not me saying that, by the way. That's an actual Google thing. Look at this. Like many emergent or alternative religions, movements, and groups, vampirism is often viewed as a cult or confused with mental illness. Holy based Google search. F tier vampires. Get the fuck out of here. Bored hobo religion, if anything. To clarify my earlier comments, women are fine, I guess. No, it's okay, Marie. You can hate on your own gender. It's all right. That's the meta around here. That's cool. A woman. Wait, what'd you say? Yeah, women are unfunny, emotional, and can't commit to relationships. It's all right. Does Freemasonry count as a religion? You know what? Just to be inclusive, I'll put it on this list. Why not? I think one day we should pick up a random homeless dude and make him Jesus 2.0 and start a religion over him. You know what? I'll put that on the wheel, and if we spin it on the wheel, I'll do that. Sure thing. All right, next up is evangelical. Chat. I only know how to pronounce this word because of the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion. After that, I have no idea what this is. In all honesty, evangelicalism. It does sound like a movie plot. Evangelicals take the Bible seriously and believe in Jesus Christ as Savior and Lord. The term evangelical comes from the Greek word whatever, meaning the good news or the gospel. Thus, the evangelical faith focuses on the good news of salvation brought to sinners by Jesus Christ. I talked with a guy and he was telling me about a speech he had to write about his sacrifice and seeing the sword at his chest. Asked if this was for a D&D campaign, but it turned out he was just becoming a Freemason. Oh. Okay, I got so confused by that sword part. Like, what are you on about? I don't think I've ever met a Freemason in my life. I've seen them like in media and whatnot, but Freemasons just seem like a overgrown boomer frat house. They're just dudes who want to feel special for a second, so they made a special club. Yeah. Take the Bible seriously, like, bro, which Christians don't have that than Mormons? I don't know. Mormons in my eyes have been chill. I've only known one Mormon person. They seem cool. The family seemed cool. I was like, eh. Yeah, they push a sword at their chest or something while he said the speech or something to join a lodge. Yeah, they're just weird. Old frat house. Okay, evangelicals take the Bible seriously. That's funny by itself. F tier. Although this word was used in a good anime, Neon Genesis Evangelion, so E tier. Mormons have like DLC for their Bible. It's a bit weird. I mean, they are Christians, so yeah. Again, this list is also personal biased. The Mormons I've interacted with in my life have been, if anything, just like normal Christians. You would think of them as just a regular Christian family. Didn't have any like weird dietary restrictions or sacrifices or rituals or whatever. So from the one Mormon family I've interacted with, they were pretty cool. All right, okay, we're down to the last three, the big three. The Book of Mormon is DLC. I didn't even know they had their own book. I thought it was just like Bible, but they only read like certain parts of the Bible. I don't know. Next one is atheism. Okay, I obviously don't need to Google what this is. Atheism. Man. I guess I'm kind of an atheist. Kind of not. Man, this one's kind of confusing because modern day atheism is terrible. It is really bad. They have another book? Why not? Yeah, give Mormons another book. Old school atheism was cool. It was nice. It was classy. It's like Mahayana Buddhists and shit with other books. I mean, the Buddhists are their own class. They have like their own teachings, their own beliefs and everything. The last thing I want to do is try to intermingle Christians and Buddhists. I want to keep those things separate. Segregation. That's the point. Atheism as of late is terrible. Especially with the whole especially the way that how atheism has been co-opted into online atheism with Reddit and all that nonsense. So the legacy of atheism has been stained, possibly forever. But it's still better than all these F-tier religions. Because at least it's not paganism. So atheists at least get an E tier. You get that much. Next up, Hinduism. I don't know much about this one actually. I do know it's a big one. Atheism is standard in the UK, so I just never noticed the legacy. I mean, I don't imagine a lot of British people are religious. I mean, given what God has done to British people, I see why they're atheists. Like, have you seen British people's teeth? Like, I would not believe in a God that fucked up my grill that bad. In Monaco, everyone is everything, and in France, everyone is Catholic. Of course they are. French people. Excuse me. French people. Hinduism is an Indian religion or dharma, a religious or universal order or way of life by which followers abide. As a religion, is the world's third largest religion with over 1.2 billion followers. Damn. That's big. Okay, what do they believe in? A belief in many gods, a preference for one deity while not excluding or disbelieving others, a belief in a universal law of cause and effect. Oh yeah, karma. That's where that comes from. Technically, the UK is majority Christian, but most British people just put Christian because they think Christian means white. Okay, so it's like religion out of convenience. Nice. Is that where the karma thing comes from? Yeah, coincidentally, that is where it comes from, Rem. It's a brilliant observation. Hinduism is bound to the hierarchical structure of the caste system, a categorization of members of society into defined social classes. Oh yeah, the caste system. That kind of sucks. Lots of gods, karma, and no killing cows. Oh yeah, you can't eat beef. I'm just kidding. Yeah, a religion that does not allow eating meat is no bueno in my eyes. I like meat way too much. It's an essential part of my diet. Also, they have the caste system, which means oppressing people you deem lower than you. Inequality, which is also no bueno in my eyes. It's the world's third biggest religion, which is kind of impressive. I'll give you that much. But no beef and a caste system. I like oppressing people lower than me. That's, at least you have a hobby. Buddhism has karma too, but Buddhism co-opted a lot of Hinduism without the sucky parts. It said, we don't know about the whole gods thing. I mean, in my eyes, you don't need a god for a religion. A god is kind of like a distraction, if anything. Hinduism. Yeah, Hinduism is not as good as I thought it'd be. But still, it's not as sucky as these ones, so it's at least an E tier. Imagine Hinduism caveman, only food source is beef, but just dies of starvation. At least he's being faithful. He's keeping true to his faith by starving himself to death. It's stupid as fuck, but I think the Hindus get a D tier. I'll compromise and say it's at least a low D tier. Because I like hamburgers too much. I will admit my faults and my temptations when I can. I like hamburgers way too much. Alright, we made it to the final one. Was that a good instance of saying we? Because again, I'm getting close to the point of saying we like a YouTuber. Like, oh, we did it, chat. We reach 1 million subs. We. If I'm really serious about becoming a full-time streamer, was that a correct instance of saying we have made it to the last one, or is it me this time? We hit the like button. We typed in the comments section. All right, last one is Wakifana. This seems like a new age religion, so. Wakifana is an ethnic religion indigenous to the Oromo people in the Horn of Africa. Okay. The main religious belief of the Wakifana is the Waka, the creator, is the father and creator of the universe and has many manifestations known as Ayana. Ayana? I don't know. I just eat whatever I get given. You just eat whatever you're given? I mean, at least you're not picky. Waka Flock. Okay, good one. What's up, MNQ? Yeah, this is another god religion. Just believe in a dude. Boring. Just believe in a dude. F tier. All right. This is my religion tier list. Chad, do I share this on Twitter? Oh no, it just shares the link to make it, not my actual thing. Okay. England is my religion. That's a sad religion. Do it. All right, I'll do it. How do I take a giant screenshot of this? Okay, wait. Capture a full page. There we go. Okay. Share it. All right. You have to take repercussions if you're canceled. I'm not gonna get canceled, man. But thank you for always looking out. Again, chat. You never have to worry about me being canceled. Even when I become a full-time streamer, I'll be too irrelevant and not popular to be canceled. I'm invincible. I can do and say whatever the fuck I want, and no one's gonna care. All right, I'll be fine. Hinduism below Islam will upset the Indians. It's not like I have like a huge Indian fan base. Even though my stream is pretty cosmopolitan, I'm not that global. Let's see if I can I crop this? Pagans don't exist off of Reddit, so they won't matter. Nice. Also, I'm not. It's really too. I'm not publishing this to Reddit. Only Twitter. Wait, did the screenshot actually like, get a good size, or what was it? Oh yeah, I think it worked. Okay, yeah. All right, I'll post this to Twitter. I think you can put Sunny below Islam too. That'll split the Middle East. Yes. Different opinions help further the discussion and like, you know, stuff. All right. How do I tell this? My religion tier list. Just for the lulz. So that way people will know that, oh yeah, I shouldn't take this seriously. Based on hard facts and evidence. Based on facts, evidence are hard. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Based on hard facts and evidence. All right. Nice. That way people can know my opinions about things. Wait, didn't I make another tier list about like the Apple event? I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I didn't tweet it out. I just made the tier list. I made a tier list about that Apple event, the WWDC, and I made a tier list about which presenters I would smash and which one I would pass. That was a good list. Kind of like that one. Oh yeah, that's my religion tier list. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was pretty good.